Creep on in, on it, on it.
No, we got I know we got size.
Lord. It's been a long time, y'all. I know y'all been waiting.
Long time coming.
I know y'all miss us, man. It's been a cool little minute.
Yes, indeed.
Probably look a little different.
You definitely look a little different. A little older.
A little wiser. A lot wiser. A lot closer with God.
Same people at the end of the day, though.
Yeah.
All we did was get closer to God, and everything else grew with it.
That's where everything realigned and it brought us back in.
Yeah.
Time to lock in,
Yes,
man.
indeed. We definitely miss y'all, though, man. For sure.
It's been a little, man.
Man, Noro gone, bro.
Nah, it got my mind right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Got me locked. Got me locked.
No.
Feel good.
No.
But I know people gonna ask us, people know, like, just based off of how we talk, they know that we in the DMV area. So, but everything that's been going on with the National Guard stuff and Trump deploying the DA, the FBI, got people doing checkpoints, stopping people on highways and whatnot. What do y'all think about it personally? Like, based off of what they show on the media compared to what it actually is?
Honestly, they giving us. They trying to put out fake arrest numbers. They saying they arrested around 1,000 people so far, but like 900 of them got released already. So I think they just doing that, getting arrested, just trying to get these numbers up so the people could somehow feel a little bit safer. Which some people might feel, but they're not getting the right people off the street.
Yeah, they trying to be
Like for probable cause. They're not arresting people for the right reason.
No, there's no way you should be out here and you harassing people in the minority neighborhoods, and we all know that's what it's about, really. Mm-hmm. So that's where the attention gonna be. That's where the media gonna be. That's where the noise gonna be. It's really not gonna be on the truth of why they really stopping people at these checkpoints. So how you gonna stop people at the checkpoints and you got CIA and ICE and HSI? You got them all there.
Secret Service.
For what?
Marshals.
For people not having a seatbelt on
or dark tents or whatever.
Dark tents, 5%. Like it's just.
But you gotta have all them there for a checkpoint like that.
Exactly.
Why? Because they really trying.
Fear mongering.
Yeah.
Right.
Fear mongering.
It's a fear type. It's a fear type.
And they know in the city that we get a lot of like out of country. You know what I'm saying? Work and money, especially like because we know if you're in the city DoorDash, come on, bro. Yeah. Like you already know that's where the majority of the money flow that they really don't have no control over. Yeah. And it's big in the city, so it's stuff like that. That's just one example. But them taking jobs and stuff like that when we don't have people that's willing to do that anyways.
Right.
Oh, we really need that as an economy in the country anyways. But because of morality and stuff behind the scenes, they don't want to see people outside of the U.S. thrive, or people that are not from the U.S.
Yeah, and comparing it back to what y'all was saying, how y'all said they was jazzing up the arrest rate. Like, think about it, bro. They make it look like that on the news. All this, honestly, all the stuff that y'all seeing on TikTok and seeing on the news and seeing all of these jump outs and everything, that's not happening that frequently. Right. This stuff is not even happening.
It's not.
I'm downtown damn near every day, fool. I see the National Guard, they down there with their rifles, but they're not doing nothing. They're chilling. They're not out here to do nothing. Of course, they out here to serve and protect based off of the orders that they were given, but they walking around with rifles that aren't even loaded. Like, they not even here to do nothing to us.
It's a look.
It's just a fear type. It's a look. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, they just obeying these extreme orders that they were given.
Exactly.
And the thing from Trump to like y'all said, it's fear mongering. Trying to instill fear in the minds and the hearts of the citizens of DC, which is, I ain't gonna lie, it's not working. It's just keeping people inside. Once it's 30 days over, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna go right back.
Yeah. That's the sad part.
It's sad, but it's the truth. Yeah. Like it's really not deterring anybody away from what they did before. Before this,
back to the numbers though, right? And this is where the connector piece is. When you talk about the numbers, all right, we getting endless arrests. All right, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 arrests. All right, now we about to go to Chicago. Now we about to go to New York. Now we about to go to Los Angeles. Now we about to go to Florida, Texas. Now we about to go every spot. And realize, make it look like we shutting down all these numbers until the National Guard relive all across the country, fool.
Right. Martial law.
I tell you, martial law.
And
even though
that's what it's I'm trying to tell you. That's what it's gonna look like.
Even though it can't hold for over 30 days per city.
Yeah, remember per se. And with them, we don't know what's going on right now. This is probably some of the craziest stuff that we seen in a minute.
Yeah.
We really don't know.
Never seen this many federal officers. And parts of DC where it's only metropolitan police.
Yeah.
So to be in Southeast DC is Secret Service, is ATF, you got CIA, FBI, DEA, all these federal agents that we not used to seeing, and all of a sudden they out of nowhere here.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, there's no way that it only stop here. I'm just letting people know now.
It's not.
I tell you, bro.
It's usually they hold down downtown, if that, and they're respected parts of the city. They don't ever come on the Southwest, yeah, but Southeast and North, certain parts of Northeast, certain parts of Northwest. There's certain parts they stay away from or can't go into because of their job and where they usually patrol.
Yeah.
But damn, it's like to the point where that just don't matter. Yeah,
right.
Like I say,
exactly.
They realize it don't matter now. They just moving.
And I feel like all that shit like weird because I had made a video recently about like Mountain Dew and their drinks and how their drinks are like predicting certain things, right? So they had a drink in 2001 called Code Red, and that same year, 5 months later, 9/11 happened, which is clearly a Code Red.
Right.
2023, I remember we talked about it. Maui Burst, the Mountain Dew Maui Burst drink. Y'all can go back on our channel and look.
It's on the channel.
Yeah, it's on the channel.
We talked about that Maui Burst and the Maui wildfires happened. And now they got a new drink coming out called, what is it called? Baja Midnight?
The Midnight.
Baja Midnight. Yeah. And I keep seeing people talk about some power outage happening, like some major blackout happening because
across almost the world.
Well,
the U.S. for sure, but the possibility of being across the world.
Yeah, that shit weird, and I feel like that could be a higher possibility because with the stuff going on in D.C., you got the people like pushing out the National Guard and everything. If it's a blackout across the world for safety reasons, they're going to try to push out the National Guard, push out the Army, push out the DEA, push out everybody across the country to like make it seem like it's a safety thing, but in all actuality, it's a control thing. It's a way they're going to do it like that. I feel like that could happen. I think about it like that.
I feel like during that outage, I feel like that's when the stuff they're expecting to happen now is going to happen all over, but it's going to be a lot more extreme than what they think. It's going to be like citywide, nationwide riots that's going to tear whole cities and
be like that.
Right, it's going to force it to be like that. Yeah. But then they're going to feel like they're going to have to send them out again to these bigger cities. And it's going to slowly destroy America for as long as it lasts.
I'm trying to tell you, but once they get in, like they get in that way, like they realize in every state, they're gonna stay. That becomes like they desensitizing us now to the point where if it's in every state, I'm trying to tell y'all,
it's weird.
It's in every state. Watch. It's going to be in New York next, Chicago, Los Angeles. I'm trying to tell you. And they not about to retract here within 30 days. I'm trying to tell you because I was just doing research and they was saying a maximum of 60. So they trying to get the numbers up in the rest so they could have a reason to stay here.
Right.
Now, once it works here, it works everywhere by the numbers. And y'all know they shaking the numbers, fool.
Yeah, they always, come on, bro.
But come on
now. They always doing it.
They do go to the power outage because once they there, probably it's not gonna start happening once you start patrolling in every single state. Right. You already got people here going crazy, protesting, doing right. Talking about some free DC, free Chicago, free Los Angeles, free
New York,
free the USA,
free USA.
Y'all be seeing what I ain't even cut you. You know, y'all see what they be saying about like the other countries. Like if you look up on social media what the other countries are saying about the US, they realize saying that we realize they scared for us.
Scared to come here.
Everything like. The U.S. used to be the land of the free. Now, shit, we ain't looking too free right now.
It's not
free. That's the thing.
Like we free to an extent. Like America is still like
we still have certain rights. We still have certain rights, and even those are getting censored.
Yeah,
but this is going to a whole different level that we ain't seen before.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like we free, but our government,
Yeah.
AI government.
Yeah. That Baja Midnight, that's I feel like that's what it is, fool.
Yeah,
Like, what are the odds that Taco Bell just promoted? Like, they promoting the shit out of this drink, making it a new permanent flavor. They haven't had a new permanent flavor in almost a decade since Baja Blast.
Yeah, I think it's one of them situations where they have to put it in our face for it to be consented.
Yeah, it's called karmic retribution. And for those who don't know what that means, karmic retribution is basically like they have to show us these things beforehand. Like, say in The Simpsons, like when they predicting things, they have to show us what they're doing, because if they don't show us, then they're going to receive bad karma for it. Which is why in Hollywood, when they got people like selling their souls, quote unquote, they're getting you know what I'm saying? Like they have to go through some demonic ritual to do that, because they have karma on them. If they switch up, that bad karma is going to smack them in the face. It's all on them. Like they have to do something bad to receive something good. Look at Lil Nas. Like, look what's going on with him right now. Like, look what's going on with him.
I don't know. It's nobody in the was it LA? Was it LA? There was nobody in the streets at all. Did you see?
Oh yeah, he was naked in the streets.
Tidy whities with white boots on, nothing else. He was like gone, spaced out. We're like somebody recording him in a car. He walking down the street. We're like modeling, fool. Like,
he was naked, fool.
No, he wasn't naked.
Oh, he was. Oh,
yeah.
I seen a blurred video.
I seen a video, but I thought they said he was on.
And he had like white boots up to his like whatever, but he had white boots on. He was like modeling down the street with
like he was
doing a whole routine.
He was right. Like
it looked like he was cooked. Like he was spaced out.
And y'all know what that is, bro. That MK.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Jamie Foxx.
Don't be surprised if he get another hit or something out of nowhere. Or whatever. Or is he getting punished for something that we
because you seen that video where his whole side of his face went numb. He was in a hospital bed. Whole side. He said, "Look, y'all, I can only move one side of my face. I think it was either left or right. I'm not too sure. Whole side of his face went numb."
Was that after that?
That was before that. It was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month before that. I'm not too sure, but come on now, like. Why all this bad stuff happening to you now, buddy? Come on, bro. Yeah. Just so you can receive some good shit or receive some more fame and fortune. Like that shit weird, bro.
You know that is.
It is. It is. He got a little taste of all that thing being a number one song for like
look what he did, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
what are we talking about?
You ain't too much, bro.
Look what he did.
Come on now.
Like it's getting bad. I ain't gonna lie, but
people can't be out there selling themselves for no fame and clout, bro. It ain't that serious. Find the divine, bro.
Oh, Brittany.
Find the Lord,
was a little off anyway. First of all, he came out of nowhere talking about taking my horse to the Old Town Road. That is, I don't know if y'all know the meaning behind that.
And I don't think I want to.
Y'all get it, just. He been a little shook. They had a little shook in that tank.
I don't know what I was about to see. I don't know. Nah, but yeah, all that shit honestly weird, but what was I about to say? Don't y'all find it weird how no matter what, like, even with movies, even with anything going on, like, they always mock Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Like, you see, like, they're coming out with a fucking Jesus Christ horror movie. Oh, they're coming out with a Jesus Christ horror movie. They're shooting it. They're shooting the movie from the angle that Jesus uses his powers for bad.
For real?
Yes. A Jesus Christ horror movie.
We in the end times.
Like,
Lord,
look, what did it
protect them, bro? No way.
Think about that, fool. They had, don't you know the same lady that was a witch with Ariana Grande in that one movie, Wicked? She played a female. She played a female Jesus Christ in a movie. I don't know, bro. It's like they're mocking him. They do that.
Mocking the Lord.
Come on, bro. They get bad with it, and bro, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. But why is it only Jesus Christ? They don't mock Allah. They don't mock none of the Hindu gods.
They don't care.
It's only one true God.
Guess what? They know he's the truth, and they want people to turn against him
and to stray away from God and laugh at God. And that's why all you gonna see all this like media stuff that turns you away from the word of God and stuff like that. That's why social media the way it is. That's why at the click of a button, you can access motherfucking Pornhub and all that.
Exactly.
Like this man time.
Yeah.
Like you can realize. Everybody press Twitter right now. Watch what's going to pop up for something.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, bro, if that could happen to you, they really try and guide you away from the Lord, right?
Exactly. Everything is free will.
Yeah.
Finding the Lord is free will. You found Him on your own. You found their own testimonies.
Yeah.
Right? Like everything is free will. You can literally literally hop online, spank your meat, lose all your energy to a pixelated screen.
Guess what?
And realize,
Instantly
You feel it. That's the Holy Spirit.
You feel convicted immediately. Why? What do you think that is? Conviction. You're feeling that immediately.
That's
bro,
literally instant.
That's the Holy Spirit living within you,
Don't
bro.
you know what you do?
Yes.
You instantly regret.
You don't know.
Instantly. It's bro.
That's why
I don't know any nigga that ever say I'm spanking my shit. I feel great.
Yeah,
right.
I know every man realize has had that feeling, and that's what it is. The Holy Spirit telling you that that's not you. That's not your spirit.
Right. That's it.
Like it's
And for women too, like the walk of shame. Like the walk of shame, like you walking off after a one night stand, or like you walking back to your car. That walk of shame, you're feeling convicted. So men and women know that feeling, bro.
Right.
Simple.
and they can't tell you that they don't. I promise.
That's a good way to put it on both sides.
That walk of shame. They try to make it. Know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good way to put it on both sides.
Come on, bro.
Because men and women understand, and they get that feeling and don't understand what it is. Well, we telling y'all.
Yeah, that's
CIA winning right now, bro.
Yeah.
I knew y'all be saying that AI pictures in the comments section. They like this.
Man.
They got CIA members throwing lives off the backboard.
wrong.
Man. But come on now.
They work
Jesus
out.
Christ horror movie.
They were like
That's crazy.
things laughing, dog.
That's like Jesus Christ horror movie.
Like,
No.
that's clown work. That's clown work. I've never what we talking about? I've never.
They got Nicolas Cage of all people playing Joseph, and then they got I don't know, bro. It's honestly so weird.
Nicolas Cage. When he goes Ghost Rider.
I hope that didn't movie stay far
He
away.
played Death himself, damn near. And I don't know what Ghost Rider was, but I know some
Nicolas
fucked up
Cage.
demon. No, I'm just saying. I don't know what Ghost Rider even stood for. I remember watching. Y'all remember that one Ghost Rider movie when he was fighting demons in the bottom of the earth?
Yeah. Now he's playing.
Now he's playing Joseph in a quote unquote reverse. Oh my goodness, bro! I genuinely hate. Like that's why they say no. You're right. I just hate this world. Like I hate worldly things, bro. Like
stop being of the world, be of the spirit, be of you can't be of the flesh. Being of the flesh blindly though,
yes,
it's that's like the one of the scariest things. Like hoping that you come to fruition.
How can you sell out that bad to that point?
Nah, that's like straight flesh though. Like you don't care about the spirit.
You don't care about yourself. You don't care about yourself.
You don't care about.
Just care about everything. All physical. All physical.
yeah.
You don't care about nothing. You want to get deep fried in the afterlife, and that's going to be on you.
And that's the same thing as like man going around and you realize spanking like 10, 20, 30 jumps a month.
Yeah,
a month.
You realize it's like going crazy. You just giving your energy to different jumps, energy to different.
Losing yourself.
And girls the same way. You getting hit back to back, the back.
All them different energies.
All them energies stay within women.
They stay in you.
Like women don't understand how spiritual they are. Right. They stay within you.
All
them
different energies
trying to tied into your emotional state.
Wondering why you feel depressed or sad, wondering why you get random spikes of happiness. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Them random all them people tying together, all them different souls and spirits and all them different energies, vibrations, all that ties in, ties into different bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why
that shit get bad, bro. And that's just it's so popularized in today's society. Like, think about it. If you was a devil, quote unquote, the government, CIA, whatever you want to call it, if you was a devil, how would you steer people away from God? Pornography, clubs, drinking, music. The devil was literally made of instruments in heaven. When he got a glimpse of himself, his beauty, he turned against God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Ego, pride. The first sin was pride. And then
lust.
And then it took it on to lust. Like, Everything that he did was, come on, bro. And then he's putting it back on his world.
Yes. That's why I'm like, people don't understand.
Through certain people.
Yes.
Different ways.
Like when people say hell on earth, they don't understand. Like this is genuinely hell.
It's literally
like this is hell. Like everything that you see when you turn the corner is sin. It will lead you to sin. The only thing that will lead you straight is the word. That's the only thing that focuses you from the flesh, the worldly stuff, up to the divine. That's the only thing. If you go without reading the word, you won't be able to hear God's voice. Now, when you stop thinking you can do it on your own, it's not you. I promise it's not you. It's not you. It's God. God will let you know quickly. The Lord will let you know quickly when you start to think, oh yeah, dang, I'm doing good. I got this.
Take it away. Like, it's gone. Lord
will humble you so fast, bro.
It's gone. That's why when you're doing good, that's when you go to him the most. That's when you do it the most. That's when you don't sway away. Don't sway away. Don't be thinking you got it on your own. You're going to get humble. You're going to get humble, and it's going to be in the worst way. And then it's going to be on God's timing for you to shake it back.
Yeah, and everything that comes like from God will stay. It will be permanent. It will be like more fruitful than you could ever imagine. You'd be like, hey, what I do? Yeah, what I do to deserve this? No, you stay faithful and you stay the course. Whether it's hard, whether it's bumpy, whether it's smooth at times, realize just the same amount of faith or ever growing. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll change you. Like you'll start to see like it line up and you like, and you start getting anxious, but you can't get too high and you can't get too low because you gotta stay grounded. You gotta stay grounded and know that it's God, it's the Lord. I'm trying to tell you, and that's hard. It is hard. At the end of the day, it is hard, but that's what you gotta do.
Not even just materialistic things. Not even growing in that aspect, but growing within yourself. It changes you a lot. You deep dive into the word yourself. Don't rely on anybody else. You deep dive into the word yourself. It's going to change your life. Jesus himself is going to help you change your life. I promise you.
Man. I just feel like with all this stuff going on, these fear tactics, like think about this. Just sit back and realize, like, just think of everything going on, bro. Like outside it. Like they're literally.
So much.
I'm about to low key flip this topic just a little bit. Like they literally doing everything in their power. Like National Guard, this, that, children missing in Virginia. We're not gonna talk about that. Hold up.
No.
So you're telling me. As soon as some movie Weapons releases, when 17 kids go 13, I don't even know. 70 kids, I don't know. How many kids went missing at a specific time?
Yeah.
Drops.
At the same
time. Around in that same time period, kids start going missing in Virginia. Yeah, you know. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense.
And it also ties back to what? The checkpoints here and what?
Yeah.
DC with ICE and H.
Guess which one is that distraction?
That's a distraction.
It's a distraction for the
Exactly. When people think of DC, they think of DMV.
What gets broadcasted more? The shit they're film rival and shit. The shit they want you to draw away from the shit.
Exactly.
They partaking in.
Trump quote unquote addressed it, say he's gonna prioritize it, but we ain't hearing no updates on it. And we ain't hearing updates on the Epstein list, so
we hearing this shit. That's why.
Because they know if he prioritizes that, he gonna have to prioritize the Epstein list. Them jumps go hand in hand. Like, come on now, like you can't prioritize kids missing without prioritizing the Epstein list. Bill Clinton and Hillary, like, you know they be on that shit. Like, come on, bro.
You know them clowns on that shit.
Where you gonna talk?
I swear they clowns, dog.
Y'all know. I'm not too sure who it was, but somebody. Bill Clinton has to testify against Jeffrey Epstein or he going to prison. It's somewhere along them lines. If I think somebody subpoenaed him, so if they win that, so he will have to testify against Jeffrey Epstein or he going to jail.
But you know what's crazy?
You know.
I seen an interview. I seen an interview of his somebody had recorded, and if you recorded this. At yourself in the comment. But he had recorded Jeffrey Epstein's neighbor of his New York mansion, and she said she say some crazy
yes,
go in that building.
You know what?
And they said she said everything that people talking about truly happened in that house. She said she seen
Bill Clinton, seen Bill Gates, all the people on the list. All the people that
were talking about Bill Gates, bro.
She said she seen all them. I seen that. She said she seen all them people in there, bro. That's actually genuinely insane.
Yeah, you see how all of it tied together.
Yeah, I know.
You wanna know what's crazy about Bill? You want to spin your thought?
I was saying, if they quote unquote arrest him, I guarantee it's not gonna be the real man.
Ooh,
bro. Come on, I'm telling you, like just like they did with what's it called? What's that officer name that quote unquote killed
George Floyd?
Oh, Derek Chauvin, right?
Yeah.
They put a
body double right there. I'm not worried about that.
That's not him, but I promise you it's gonna be the same thing. But we ain't gonna never hear from him again.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna care either. Nope.
Promise you.
Not gonna be him.
What you was about to say?
Now, I was about to say this shit with Bill Gates. One, across the U.S. alone, you know he relied on
farmland.
Yes.
Yes.
He's buying up all the farmland.
I don't know if it's 200 million acres or 200,000 acres.
I think I know the percentage.
That is wild.
I think I know the percentage. I think it's million. I think it's like he owns 70% of the farmland in the U.S.
Yeah, he do. And he backed this country called Appeal, and they be trying to say that he ain't a part of it, but he funded them in their first year $1 million at least. Yeah. And he's continued to fund them up until now. Yeah. Like he realized still fund them. And they basically what they is they they talking about some plant-based coating, but really it's a chemical coating, and when you spray fruits and vegetables, it's supposed to last longer than what it's initially set to. Yeah. So I'm gonna send you some photos, but I'm gonna send y'all some photos, but he realized spray the gems, and then you got the timeline of avocado, and then their avocado, which would normally last like 60 days apart. Yeah. With the spray realize look the exact same 60 days. The regular jump I rotted. Jump with the bill 60 days with the exact same food. I'm like, ugh. And then they started the organic branded FBC or US DFA approved or something like that. USDA approved. Yeah. Like, come on, fool. So they realize
FDA approved.
They realize what that shit.
Yeah.
Like they realize
like FDA approved. I just don't trust it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think that shit real.
If it's not, then me personally, I think it's safer too.
Exactly.
60 days.
It will say FDA. This shit say FDA approved with fucking 60 ingredients on the back of it. Half of them you can't even fucking pronounce.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? If you can't pronounce it, why are you eating it?
No, for real.
That shit is say fucking.
And that's for everything.
Random ass words.
Because it's addictive. It gets addictive to the stomach. It creates all them weird ass parasites in the stomach.
Yeah.
And it draw you to it. I feel like in this bag of chips, this bag of candy, or drinking this juice. All that shit. All that shit.
Candy.
All that shit.
It don't matter.
All the parasites just constantly create to. Those where them cravings come from. The parasites in your stomach. They build up until you fulfill that craving, and then dies down, then builds back up if you go a certain amount of time without it. So
it's crazy that like people starting to awaken now, so they know what we supposed to eat. Like we even like we move better. We eat and we drink, taking CMOS intake every day, getting our 92 minerals out of the original 102 that we move.
What is it?
102.
102.
Yeah. And like we rely moving healthier. Like the whole country is attempting to move heavier. We at least are obtaining the knowledge to do so. So what they are doing, Bill Gates even, is realize starting to coat the fruits and vegetables to the point where you can't even eat healthy no more, quote unquote. Like not still farmers markets and natural places that ain't doing the bill, but
what countries, what companies product he got control of?
Yeah,
that's a good. What companies product Bill Gates got control of?
Yeah,
like
I just
what product is he growing on his farm? Like?
Yeah,
bro, I just know this nigga. When he first started,
I think he got his own fruit down too, so that make it even worse.
When he first started buying up all the farmland, all the farmers started going on strike, but nobody talked about that shit. Nobody. Like it was literally a video of them with them. I don't know what trucks they be driving on their farmland, but it was this trucks going down this big ass street. I remember. I think it was in like I don't remember where it was, bro, but it was like in 2023, 2024, they was on strike for a long ass time because this nigga was buying up all the farmland. They literally had people rely like hazmat suits. Like, I remember that shit vividly. If y'all remember that shit, let me know, because they had hazmat suits turning up all their farmland, buying up all that shit. Like, imagine, y'all ever seen the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Y'all remember on the second jump when they had all them people after the little disaster and shit, they had all them people cleaning that shit up? That's exactly how it was. It was fixing the problem type shit.
The problem they caused.
Yeah, the problem that they caused. Like,
wow, crazy. I remember that too, bro.
That shit weird.
They went on strike probably for a good.
It was a minute.
I don't know if it lasted into a year, but probably like a good 8 to 9 months.
Exactly.
And the country was about to go into famish, and nobody gave a. Everybody just thought that it'd settle itself.
Exactly.
Nobody acted to really be like, all right, how we gonna handle this? Or, well, we could even start growing our own stuff. Like, nobody even blinked the eye. And now to the point where he really got almost 70%. I think it's 200 million, 270. It's almost closer to 300 million acres of land.
For what though?
Across the country.
What do you need that for?
Why?
What do you need that for?
Why?
The nigga has mosquito factories.
That's like, bro.
Mosquito factories.
Oh, he's a
You're generating mosquitoes to produce these vaccines for people. The same ones that you said on a fucking. He was on a TED talk. The nigga was talking about if we
do good with the vaccines. We're talking about if we do good with the vaccines
and healthcare and this
and healthcare and insurance, then the population should go down by 10 to 15%.
Climb. Like, exactly.
What we talking about? So why are you trying to move the field goal, bro?
What's your goal?
He's a fucking goofy.
What's your goal?
It's been the same goal since the beginning, since the Rockefeller, since the Rothschild, since all these people. It's been the same goal since the Georgia Guidestones. They told us what their fucking goal was.
Trying to eliminate.
They're eliminating the population.
The Georgia Guidestones.
The Georgia Guidestones. That's a hard pull.
And you seen what they did to that jump, because they trying to destroy their proof too. They still got to destroy their tracks at the end of the day.
Niggas can't still search it up, but like that's
like you could barely see it. Hey, come on, bro. You gonna do the camera like that? I remember the video, because I did 2 videos on that jump, and I genuinely went through like every column had the same message, but in their language. You know what I'm saying, for country, so it's really big. And then you got the general message where it talk about the population decrease.
And it's weird because people would see that shit and just going on about their day. Yeah. And the problem is, y'all ever heard of the shit called the Cabbage Patch Babies?
Yeah.
Like where the kids like knew the truth about all our natural remedies and all our stuff that we learned from back then, and then they moved people across the country, moved those babies across the country without their elders, and taught them all the new history and knew this and knew that. Yeah. Now you got 50% of the fucking population that don't have a fucking conscience, and people just go on about their day. And y'all listen to people like that. These people that are fucking bots, like they're literally bots.
Cabbage Patch Babies, bro. Like they literally are though.
And it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Finny, information.
Damn.
Finny got stuff that, of course, these retarded books gonna teach y'all.
That's crazy, bro.
Think about it, fool. Like, I don't like Rockefeller did his big one, Slim. I ain't gonna but Rockefeller did his big one, Slim.
To carry on for generations with the same goal in mind is crazy. You know how much power and influence you gotta have.
Philanthropy.
You're right. Before that,
he relied.
My God, dog.
Y'all heard the theory that Trump is a time traveler?
Yeah.
About it was an author that wrote a book in 1892, 1860. It was in the 1800s, the late 1800s. He wrote a book, a novel called Baron Trump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the author's name was Don something. I'm not too sure. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But his name was like Don something, and it spoke about some like a rich kid type shit living in Castle Trump, or something like that. And now we got fucking Baron Trump, the son of the president, and he wrote a book. The last novel he wrote was called The Last President. And you remember you talked about Trump like aiming to be the last president of the United States. I I ain't gonna lie. I don't see nobody else being a president after
It is. I don't.
Who the fuck is gonna be a president?
I don't see.
I feel like he's gonna be the last president.
You realize just spanked him. I'm trying to tell you, bro. And he even hinted at it himself.
Yeah.
Recently in an interview, like a week or two ago, he was talking about if we go to war, which I realize, unfortunately, think we like dumb enough to have that happen within the next couple of years or so, right?
Before
people are talking about something. So if you go to war while you're in office, then technically they can't elect a new president. People are said that out his mouth.
For real?
Yes.
Nah, that's
He
wicked.
said that out his mouth. So he was like,
And you
he
know
trying to
that
joke at it though. He trying to joke at it. I realized I got it in my.
And you know they could stage a war, right?
Yes.
Look at Russia, bro. Russia, Ukraine. They literally have videos of them painting their fucking faces like they've been through some shit.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, I wonder what.
Look at the legs.
They always laugh it off. And he like,
But they have to laugh. They have to laugh.
Like, if they don't laugh, it's gonna be weird and awkward.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, that's the one of those, man. I'm trying to tell you.
So he wrote a book called The Last President. Yeah,
I think the whole
man.
Look how long ago that was.
Yeah.
1892 or 1862.
Everything here and now that we say now was scripted somehow, some way. We just don't know where it came from.
I'm trying to
We
tell
just
you.
don't know where it came from.
Pinpoint.
Dog.
That shit's scary, bro.
You know what's
Exactly
crazy though?
what you're
You
talking
know what's
about,
crazy
though.
though? They say that Tesla was the only one that was remotely close to time travel.
Yeah.
And who took his files?
No.
Who took his files?
You know what's crazier? They said Tesla
No, they
lived.
said, what's it
Ooh,
called?
I'm not too sure. And don't quote me on this. I'm sorry. They say Nikola Tesla lived in that same building.
He lived on the same block.
Lived-
He lived on the same block. Remember they said he invented time travel. He lived on the same block as him. He lived on
What block is who though? What the fuck was this? Was it?
He was
Was
somehow
it?
related to Trump. He somehow related to
It
Trump.
was, but I know Nikola Tesla lived on the same block as someone,
I'm
and
telling you.
throughout that, they said he was the first one to discover time travel. But look what Nikola, bro.
And he somehow related to Trump.
Yes, I'm telling you.
But then remember Trump or his father or...
Then they say like somehow disappeared or something. And no, his uncle, not his uncle, but somebody that was somehow along the line related to Trump. He went to the scene, the crime scene, and picked up the files. He picked up his files.
Yeah.
I forgot who was on the same block as him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
talking about
saying.
the same person.
Damn,
I forgot
bro.
who.
Talking about the same person. And I just ain't did that research in so long.
Yeah.
Because I realized I did a video about that, John.
I forgot.
It's in my video.
I seen a recent video talking about him living on the same block.
Right, but somebody.
Hey, of course, that John ain't gonna blow up because that John got more truth than a lot of people think. Like the videos you do like that, like if you ever make an MK Ultra video and they got a lot of facts in it, they not
Yeah,
gonna blow up.
every time I reposted that MK Ultra video thousands of times, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
It never blew up.
Me or yours.
It never blew up. I could remake it right now. It probably still won't blow up.
And you realize you up. And
Exactly.
you can actually make a video like that. But that would be one of the videos that people be like, for some reason. Like it's just not gonna stick. They not gonna let it stick or they're not gonna shout that down.
Yeah, no, I actually did remake it. It still didn't blow up. I remade that jump. Like that's the crazy part. I did remake it.
Hey, fool.
I'm tripping.
That's
I remade it with all the new knowledge I got about fucking content creation and everything.
Even
That
if you
nigga-
like recently
Bruh.
talk about Kanye.
Exactly.
Where's his trainers? Like, come on, fool.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about that too.
Yeah, we think about everything that I could go back on all our shit, right? Everything that we talked about came to life. Dance Night on God, we've been talking about his bitch ass.
Yeah, you can see.
Diddy, we've been talking about him.
Exactly.
We talked about him fucking a whole year before all that shit happened. Why you think he got out of jail so quick? Why you think he got out of jail so quick?
Been talking about
They
this
just
all
waited to
along.
release that shit.
Exactly, bro.
Like, bro, get the fuck out. They were like waited to release that so y'all could throw y'all off topic of the Epstein shit.
No. The thing is, Epstein, we've been talking about that. I damn near talked about that shit in like 2020, 2021, fool. Like I was like 3-4 years ahead of that shit. Like, I'm trying to
he waited again. He died in 2019.
Yes. I was like on that
Like,
shit
come on,
early.
bro. First y'all lose the files and y'all find them, then y'all lose them again.
How you gonna say it's files? You're not losing. You're not
losing. It don't make
losing.
sense, bro.
You know why they not showing them? It's a lot of people that's like attached to who like runs, who's like face familiar in the government that's attached to them. Whether you want to talk about celebrities, whether you want to talk about politicians, whether you want to talk about like representative of states or judges, like bro, it's just gonna be so many people. You like nah,
exactly.
Nah.
Look at all the fucking. First of all, look at all the people leaving the U.S. Hey, fuck you know. I'm leaving the U.S. because of Trump. But then Elon Musk said in October 2024 that I think that all of these people are leaving because they are scared that Trump is going to release the Epstein files. Yeah. And then they ended up leaving that same January. Ellen, we know about her. We know about her.
They spanked her.
You sold your farm. That was 2 months. And the girl?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Girlfriend was talking about her too though.
Two.
For real? What she say?
Yeah, she was talking about how she just like always been like so controlling, and she felt like at a point that she felt like she needed like some exterior happiness to make her feel good, probably like a hobby or like some extra friend. And Ellen would really not like tolerate that. So like she was always showing signs of being real controlling and stuff like that too. Which come on. That's not a surprise to me. And I'm trying to tell you, if you go back to that video where she had that cake, bro, that's really the weirdest.
Yeah, that's like, come on, bro. She throw you. Come on, y'all know.
They gonna throw the matches right there with the sign right there. Somebody gonna talk about them. That's the Hopi sign. It's not. I already did the comparison. And you can go see that too.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
The background herself looked like the building on Epstein.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the 2014 Oscars, she had a pizza party in the fucking Oscars.
And the audience
want some pizza? You want some pizza?
Audience going crazy for what? And all them faces that's in there, who gonna be on that list? Who gonna be on that list?
You know who not gonna be on the list? Oprah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What's your name? All they got.
Come on, bro. They billionaires.